Well, welcome to my channel. My name is Mike, and today I wanted to talk just a little bit about the sawmill. I understand there's a lot of different channels out there about the sawmill, but I've had this one here for about 10 years now. This is the LM29 model. So actually 29 means 29 inches cut across the front. That's how wide as the board is going to cut. This one here has been pretty good saw. It's not bad, but I don't use my saw for making money off of, like if you would go out and cut a log and then you sold the lumber. Now I have sold some, but not very many. The reason why is because I didn't want to do anything to ruin my saw, because I don't think to me it's actually made for that heavy of a use. So I'm just using mine just for like mostly personal use, because I have a wood shop and I do like cutting some different wood when I want to. It's nice to go out and just, you know, get a log off for somebody, then bring it back and cut it and dry it out, and then get to do different projects and stuff in the wood shop. I do have some logs. I have about 32 of them, I do believe, that I have plans of cutting here. I'm getting ready. I did come up and get the saw all greased up. I greased the wheels in it, checked the belts. I did all my maintenance I had to do on it, and that really helps out. So I'm pretty much ready. I got new gas in it. Well, one thing about this in here, now when I first bought it, I made sure I had one of the largest motor that they would sell me for. They wouldn't sell me anything bigger than a 16, which I thought that wasn't right. I could have used something bigger, but of course, you can also put a bigger motor. I wouldn't suggest anybody to buy the smaller sawmills unless you're just kind of doing little hobby things, just kind of messing around. But when it comes to cutting a big log or something, you know, I see them all the time cutting them, and they really struggle pretty hard. The bigger the motor, I believe, the better it's going to cut. More power. You got a lot more power in there, but of course the bigger motor, you know, the heavier machine is going to have to be also. When I bought this in here, I think it comes with a 12-foot track. I added track on it, and I got my track up to like 18 feet. But I can cut a 16-foot real comfortable on here, and that's all I wanted. I just wanted to cut a 16-foot real comfortable. I bought a couple extra pieces to hold the logs, things like that. But you got to remember, this is also a manual log sawmill, so it's gonna take a little bit of work to get some of the logs. It could take me up to two hours to get a log set up on here and get it set up before I get the first cut out of it. And of course, you know, I have a log laying here. It's almost 24 inches across, and it's 10 feet long. I have to put that on here by hand, and then I also have to turn it, you know, once I get it cut, or where I want it cut, my first cut, and then I have to turn that log. So you're talking about a pretty big log, man, to get up on top of here and cut that thing and turn it. So that's manual. But if you're going to do this for a business, I would suggest you to go ahead and you know, buy a sawmill that's already built for that purpose, what you're going to use it for. Like you know, I do like some of the Cook sawmills. Wood-Mizer makes them nice. There's a lot of good, nice, heavy-duty sawmills out there, and probably pick up something that's going to be, you know, within your needs, and go from there. But you know, the hydraulics would have been really nice for this mill here if I would have had the hydraulics. But I don't think at that time, I don't think they even offered any type of hydraulics. It's just a manual portable, because I built a trailer for it. And I at the time I have moved it around. I took the axles and stuff off of it now. But you know, sawmill is a lot of fun. Depends on what you're going to use it for. I got a wood shop, so I use it basically for myself. If you're going to cut for a neighbor, cut for somebody, or just kind of mess around, but it can get pretty pricey. I've had this in about 10 years now, and it's held up pretty good. I have a few downfalls on it. One was the air breather. It was getting sawdust up under the air breather. It was choking out, making the thing run up and down. You can hear it rev the engine. And then the cables on it broke once. So not a biggie to fix. I just kind of went and, you know, just basically fixed it myself. But sawmills are nice to have if you want one, but to put the expense into it, you have to, you know, I would rather, if I was going to do it for somebody and cut wood and sell it that way, I'd buy one a lot bigger for those needs. So I would love to hear you guys' comments on sawmills, or any way I can improve this one here. If you know any way I can improve it, just leave the comment down below, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.